Good morning and Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a health and happy start. We got up 6 o'clock this morning. We're hitting the road. We're going up to the Catskill Mountains to play around on Table Mountain and Peekamoose. So it's a little different than what I've done in the past as far as elevation and length and distance from my house, but wish us luck. Finally, about a 2-hour drive up. We're in the Slide Mountain parking lot, heading up to Table Mountain and then Peekamoose. So, scenery is a little different than what we used to do in Harriman. Looks dense woods, so should have fun. Dexter's already running. So we just signed the book. It says it could save your life if you go missing, which is always a good thing. It's absolutely beautiful here. This is my first time. Well, I've camped in the Catskills before, but this is like the first time driving out here. Hike for the day. We got about 9.5 mile hike coming up, and it's a lot colder than lower New York, so we're layered up. Have my pants on today, which is a change, so should be fun. We do some crew introductions. Say what's up, Chris.
What up, Chris?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Shane and Kara. Dexter's up ahead. Oh yeah, it's nice.
Wild bongs.
No man left behind, only females. Go! Go!
This is going to be awesome. We're about a mile in. There's a little footbridge coming up. It's icier than I thought, and I checked the weather. It's supposed to be warmer, but it's all good. I left my spikes home, but we should be good.
You want to layer, but not too heavy.
Oh shit. Shane, can you stop moving on down? You know I'm not confident. Yeah.
Almost went down there. You could hear the feet kick out. Dexter has absolutely no problem crossing, but we want to keep our feet dry, so do a little hopscotch on the rocks. And oh cool, we get to cross that little river or stream that I was talking about before. It's pretty cool. More rocks to cross, and then a little footbridge. But absolutely beautiful out here. You can see they did a little trail maintenance, replaced a couple planks. There was one broken step, so you gotta be careful. I don't think the visibility is going to be that great when we get to the top of both mountains, but just the scenery walking here, it's incredible, absolutely incredible. And still only about 2 hours away from my house, which isn't bad. So, like I said before, this will be 1 and 2. We have 31 left after this. And I'm going to, video all of them, and hopefully it inspires people to just get up and do something. There's a little bit of self-doubt that goes into it because distance, terrain, weather, but just do it. My brother said before, if you're hard on yourself, life is easy.
The Fellowship of the Ring! But either way, drinking last night and then taking on a 10-miler.
You know what it was? I think all the orange juice was mixed with it. Okay.
We are breathing heavy today, boy. Just came up. Got this to go. Whew. Climbing, climbing, climbing. And it is foggy, drizzling, and now it's hot. So we are almost at Table Mountain. I've seen pictures of it when there's no fog and it's gorgeous, but it is what it is. I'm sure we'll be back. This gets the blood flowing. So this is a lookout. And you can see straight down. And fog. All the fog. We got ice, wet moss. So I lied before. We were at the Table Mountain lower view. So now we're climbing up to Table. It's about 3,800-foot elevation, and then go down a little valley, and then up Peekamoose. So got some more climbing to do, and hopefully we get some views in if the fog clears a little bit, but I doubt it. want to come back as Dexter in my next life because he has no quit. Look at him. Dex! So we are navigating on ice. A little slippery, but finding rocks and roots that are exposed and using that for footing. Not terrible. Just past the sign for the spring. I guess you can fill up on water, but we bypassed that. Getting closer to 3,500. Looking forward to seeing that sign. Take a picture and keep going. And there it is. 3,500 foot of elevation. This is the Table Mountain crew.
We're the champs.
Climbed. We came, we saw, we conquered. And now to Peekamoose. He said, watch your step, and then he skids out. It's pretty dangerous up here.
I'm going over here.
And we definitely failed by not bringing spikes. But we got about a mile to Peekamoose, and then everything backwards. So, should be fun. It's a little chilly and wet. My hat's soaked, my back is soaked, and that's about it. There is nothing but trees, ice, Chris. So we are in the thick of things. We just slid down basically on our ass using trees off path because the ice forming straight down is insane. It's about 1 o'clock. I got 4.5 hours of sunlight left, so we got to be moving. But just to give you an idea, this is us. Well, we made it to the top of Peekamoose. So we did what we came to do. Now we got to get out. That should be fun. But that's it. Again, there's absolutely no view because of the fog. But it's still pretty cool. We're actually at certain parts trying to go off the trail a little bit and walk through like the brush, because what happened is throughout the years people pack this trail down, all the rainwater rushes to it and it's frozen. So if you just take a couple steps off into the woods, either way it's much easier to walk. But the fog is picking up, and we have probably a little less than 5 miles left to the car. So it has definitely been an adventure thus far. And there's going to be 31 more to look forward to. So stay tuned. There's been a lot of tree to tree grab-ons and just looking for ice-free landings for our feet. We just ran into a guy with like full ice climbing gear, and he was giving us pointers. Interesting guy. So it's always cool running into new people, say hello, shoot the shit for a little bit, and then be on our way. That's it.
Oh, yeah, wow.
That's weird.
Field mouse. Yep.
The horse where I dropped it.
Yep.
We're closing in on 7 miles. Did about like 6 3/4, a little more. So, according to All Trails, it's a 9.5 mile out and back. So, still got some ground to cover, and the lower the elevation we go, the less ice, so it is actually easier going down than coming up because there's a lot more visible ground, which is good. So, that's it, but as I said before, there's absolutely no visibility whatsoever. So it kind of sucks, but I mean, the real thing is just doing it, so that's good. And I'm sure the next one we do will be a nicer day, and we'll get better views of the Catskill mountain range, and I'll share them with you. This is creepy. Come here. Come here. Well, the fog broke because now I could see the mountains that are ahead of us. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. We have water. So we've reached the wood bridge over the water, and we're about to cross. Only a little bit left. Back at the car. It's been a day for sure. A lot of fun, a lot of hard work, but definitely worth it. So, we have about 1 mile left. We're starting to lose sunlight, but we're on the direct trail to the car, so that's a plus. Dexter's finally started to slow down. I think he's trying to get one of us to carry him out. No, I'm just kidding. He had a blast. Today was tough, and but I'm glad we came out. And we're kind of just at the last stretch, going over what we should have done different, what we could have done different, but we'll know for next time. Well, we made it. We are back at the parking lot, about 9.5 miles. Now you can see all the mountains surrounding us, of course, but it's a good hike, definitely worth the day, and we'll catch you on the next time.